on the mound for the Pirates, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And we're underway in Pittsburgh. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Batting second baseman.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Backed off the plate that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Smoked into left, base hit. And Carlos Correa with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Joey Loperfido, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming around third is Alvarez. He will score, and they take the lead. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 2. Hit on the ground to short. Griffin. They limit the damage here. Brian Reynolds here.
Leading off the ball game here this afternoon. Left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Popped up. Pena under it. And there's 1 down. Line drive. And that's down. A base hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Swings through that. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Myers under it. 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. Pena. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. He wastes no time on this one, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swings through that one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Out to short. Griffin fires in time. So the Houston lineup turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. In the air, right field, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lowe. Ripped, but it curls foul. Javier, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
First pitch swinging. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it is out of here. He hammers one out to right. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now here is Nick Gonzalez. And he'll one. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Just missed.
Down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Ball 1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one is upstairs. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
They're being just too aggressive at the plate right now. They clearly wanted to go for it early in this one, but it's mostly just resulted in swings and misses. Maybe it's time to slow things down just a little bit.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Smith under this one. And that will end the inning. On to the third inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Swings through that one. 0-1. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next pitch is outside. Chopper to second. Loud. The flip. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. One out man at first. Now Carlos Correa. 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Outside.
This
That's
is
the
the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Inside.
In.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Now one
That's
miss.
ball 3.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Joey Rocamita.
Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take...
On the mound now for the Pirates, Jose Urquidy.
Huge opportunity to add on.
That's the third. Gonzalez to first in time. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Christian Walker.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but, you know, this at-bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. O'Hearn gets under it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
And that one in the air center field. Myers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
Check swing went around. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing and he went. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 down, bases empty. Ozuna the big bear. Ball 1, no strikes.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Check swing, but he went too far. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Start of the fourth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Rips that one to right. One away. That one not close, and it's 1-0. Swings through that.
Ball 2.
Out towards right center field. O'Hearn on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
Ball, that's outside.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. Out number 3. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lowe. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's carrying. And it is gone. He made him pay for that one. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a rocket out to left. Can't get there, base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Pirates.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Into center. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Golden opportunity right here. That's inside. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's looking. For a ground ball to get a double play.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that's outside. And the count now even up. Swing and a ball hammered right field. Going back on his way. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my!
Yes,
Ryan
indeed.
O'Hearn goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 2.
No, inside.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Ball that close.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swing and he popped it up. Altuve moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Flying around third is Cruz. Run comes in from second.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swings through that one. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Rudder takes off. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, 2 outs. Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Two on, 2 outs. Rudder takes off. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. right side. Smith under it. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Almost got him. In the air, right field. One down.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one inside. Ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 7-5.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Got him swinging. Now 2 out. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros.
Joey Loperfido.
And a big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And a swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Hit in the air out to center field. Myers settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Joey Bart.
Ball. In the air, right side. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Smith takes it in for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Brian Reynolds digs in now.
Brian Reynolds.
Myers in position. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. In the air, left field. Reynolds has a beat on it. And there's one away. Walker goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Griffin tosses to first. He's out. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. The Pirates trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. This to 3rd. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
For the Pirates, center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1 to the right side. It's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Griffin at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's.
Now pitching for Houston, number 69, A.J. Blueball.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at PNC Park and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. On the ground to the left, Griffin. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one smacked out to left center. Reynolds takes it in for the out. 2 away now. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air right field. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Lowe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's Joey Bart now. 0 for 3 in this one. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Bunting, and he pops it up. He makes the grab, 2 away. Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And this one looks like trouble. That is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Reynolds drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Cam Smith.
In the air out to center, and it drops in.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Here's the catch.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31, Gregory Soto.
Two on, 1 out. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swings through that. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tied him up inside with that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 on, 2 outs. Line to left, down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th at the for Pittsburgh. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Brian Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. What a stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss. Got it. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Griffin. Foul ball. 0-1 down. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Griffin tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. The Buccos trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the top of the ninth. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. That's to third. And it's through for a hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Astros down to their last out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 2 down, nobody on.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
Dennis Santana on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Santana is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. On the first, ball game.